It's finally time to make my haul video from Japan Celebration. Everything I picked up at the con, and some of the stuff I might have picked up around Japan as well that was Star Wars related. So decent amount of stuff. Celebration was so much fun. I met so many of you guys out there. It was a blast. And we're going to go through. I got a bunch of things here, some more things on the floor. There's just stuff everywhere. So I'm just going to start grabbing stuff. We're going to take a look. First, this was actually a gift from Kino. Appreciate you, Kino. This little Vader Tamagotchi. So very, very nice. You didn't have to, but I appreciate that. So that's one of the first things. Next, and I've been waiting for this video to open these, so we're actually going to do these basically first. At a Medicon, they had these Bearbrick, these blind boxes, right? And there's like a Vader one, a Boba, R2, 3PO, Stormtrooper, and TIE Fighter pilot. So I got 4 of them. Let's see who we get. I really want a Boba one. I really want a Vader one. The 3PO one is dope. So it's completely random. Dude, how do you open these? Alright, very first one. And when you open it, it actually looks like... Oh, they are like sealed. Okay. So they come like this. Super blind. And are these a pain to rip? Do I need scissors? Alright, the first one is... Oh, let's go! Darth Vader, yes. Darth Vader Medicon Bearbrick. Let's get this out so we can really look at it. Yo, this is super dope. Glad I got the Vader. Let's go. One down. Alright, let's get Boba Fett next. Let's get Boba Fett. Please. These were pretty cheap. They were only like 1,000 yen, I believe it was. So, alright. Second one is stuck in there. Okay. Stormtrooper. Not bad. Another one I wanted. Well, I want all of them. I'm just greedy. But I only bought 4. I thought about buying a box of them. I know BP bought a box. Yo, this is sick. So there is the Stormtrooper. Alright. Box number 3. Man, if I could get Boba in one of these and 3PO in the other, I'll be so happy. Alright. And for the third one... Okay, TIE Fighter pilot. So no doubles yet, which is great. Because it's not like I could go get more of these. I'm not in Japan anymore. There we go, a little TIE Fighter pilot action. Alright, last box magic. Last box magic. Give me Boba Fett. Please give me Boba Fett. Whoo! Not Boba, but one that I did want. Let's go! C-3PO Human Cyborg Relations. Alright, W unboxing. I did not get any doubles, which is great. Look at him, how shiny he is. Very happy with these. So besides that, we got some of the pins I picked up while we were there. I didn't pick up the whole pin set. I wasn't a huge fan of the art, so I just grabbed the ones that I liked. I did order the 3 pre-order sets, Road to Celebration. So we got the Revenge of the Sith set, which I really do like, the Anakin, the Obi-Wan, right? I like this whole set, so this one's cool. We picked up the Ahsoka one. I love the Huyang in this one. And then we picked up the OG A New Hope vibes. So those were basically the only like pins that I got from that set. I also did pick up 2 sponsor pins from the SH Figure Arts booth, you had to spend 7,600 yen and you got Grievous for free. So I love me a little General Grievous action. And then the Topps booth, you just had to do like a little like challenge throughout the booth and you got this for free, the Darth Maul pin. So that's pretty much it for those pins. Also at the top booth, I didn't realize this, but every day they gave you a different card pin. So I ended up getting the Vader card pin. I mean, you can't go wrong with Vader. And then, of course, I had to get the logo pins. So I got the entire set, all 3 logos. The English, the half English, half Japanese, and then the all Japanese one. So very happy with the logo sets. I love the logo pins. Now, I went to one of the Suragaya stores, and I found some more Medicon product. They're like these keychains. So first one I found was this Qui-Gon. And I was super excited to find this. It was such a random find. I haven't even took it out of this plastic yet. But it was only 1,000 yen, which is $7. But little Qui-Gon Jinn action. And then the second one I found while there, Revenge of the Sith Anakin. So this one was 1,200 yen, a little bit more, but come on, it's the boy, Anakin. Yo, this one is sick. And they're just like little keychains. I did find a third one, but I actually blessed Ricky with letting him get it off me. It was the Daniel Logan Attack of the Clones young Boba in the blue outfit, which was really cool. So at SH Figure Arts, you had to spend a certain amount to get that free pin. So I ended up getting this Revenge of the Sith Anakin, which supposedly, it said it was a Japan exclusive. So that's cool if it is. Regardless, it's Revenge of the Sith, my favorite movie. So I had to pick this bad boy up, but very happy with this. Comes with the multiple head sculpts to swap out. I'll definitely open this up eventually. There was this one booth that had a lot of like really old stuff. So I found some more Medicon, like the little Bearbrick figures. And this is on card, Darth Maul. This spot had a ton of these. And it was the last day and I was like, man, I don't have space for this. If I would have found this booth earlier, I honestly probably would have got like a ton of these. I forgot what the price was for it, but it was a good deal. So I probably won't ever open this, but this is gonna go in the Darth Maul DTOF. Now we got a bunch of cards. I did buy a ton of these Japan exclusive Mayo boxes that released there first early, and a similar set is gonna release May 4th, like worldwide, but. A lot of bangers in this set, so I'll share with you guys a few of my hits. And also at the Topps booth, if you made a purchase, you got this exclusive card. But there were manga cards in this set, so I pulled this Baze out of 10, which is crazy. The manga cards are only in the Japan set. The US set that's dropping doesn't have the manga. I also pulled Revenge of the Sith manga. So this is probably one of my favorite pulls from that set. Freaking awesome. Then, this is considered a case hit, but Japanese Revenge of the Sith movie poster card. And then I also grabbed a 101. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. But I did pull my first 101, which was crazy. I'll drop the link to that video down in the description. Crazy experience. It was a first order Stormtrooper. Not my favorite, but it was still meaningful because I was with a bunch of friends. We were in the hotel lobby and we pulled it. So, speaking of friends, shout out to Jungle Jedi. He actually gifted me this Shin sketch that he drew. My man is crazy talented. Definitely check him out on Instagram and whatnot. And then I ran into another top sketch artist, Stefan Leonardi, and he gave me this Padme card that he made. He sketched it and then he printed a bunch of them to hand out in Japan. So this was beautiful. Glad he held one of these for me. And then at the art show, Brad Hudson, who's another top sketch artist and just an amazing artist in itself, he was selling sketches, so I grabbed this Asajj Ventress sketch from him. I am a sucker for Asajj. We're going to see her next week in Tales of the Underworld. And then, shout out Candace Daly. She had one sketch of this character, and I bought it right away. Nice little Anakin, Revenge of the Sith sketch. Shout out to Candace. It was awesome meeting her. And then, Tracy Easterday, I commissioned a sketch from her. So actually, some of the little prints she was giving out each day, I got the Padme print from her. And then I got the Rex and Ahsoka print from her. But my one-of-one sketch I had her make, I told her I just want Anakin, Sith eyes. That's my favorite version of Anakin. And this is what she made. Honestly, this blew me away. The detail on this sketch, unreal. So nice. Trying to get that damn red light from the camera off of it. But shout out to Tracy Easterday. Appreciate that. It was great meeting you in person. And then, shout out to Trisha, another one of the artists. She actually worked on The Simpsons, one of my favorite shows growing up. And she sketched me as a Simpsons character, which is kind of crazy because I grew up watching The Simpsons, and she legit was an artist on The Simpsons. She drew this. That was her job. So I am officially a Simpsons character. Appreciate that so much. This is awesome. All right, so next up, we got some of the hats I picked up. So we got the trusty logo hat. Love these bad boys. Shout out to Victoria. She actually got me this Anakin hat. Pod Racing Annie with the pod racers on the back. Appreciate that so much. And then shout out to Navo. He went into the show store for me. Got me the Revenge of the Sith anniversary snapback. But the selling part for me on this hat was the bottom. That is just beautiful. And it's funny, Hayden was wearing this hat at the Revenge of the Sith premiere in LA like a couple days ago, which was crazy. Then we got my badge. With the badge, like the lanyard badge art. So that's kind of a souvenir. Then we got some autographs. So met Doug Chang. I got a plaque sign. I forgot to grab it. Damn it. It's cool. And then I got this Topps card sign that Doug Chang is on there working with George. Super cool to meet Doug Chang. I also did this photo op with Doug. And it's just great because he's just such a legend. He's been around since the 90s, working with George, inspired by Ralph McQuarrie. And to this day, he's still there. So that was really cool. Then on the first day, Friday, met Hayden. Shout out to my homeboy that actually snapped this picture of me right at the end of my getting my signatures. But I ended up getting 2 of Tracy's cards signed. So this Mojo Anakin card, Power of the Dark Side, got Hayden to sign this. And then the other one is this out of 25 Hayden card as well from Power of the Dark Side. So got those 2 autos. Very happy with that. It was great seeing Hayden again. On Saturday, I did this photo with Hayden. So we got a single, and it was his birthday on that day. And then on Sunday, I got this dual photo with Hayden and Rosario. And it was amazing to meet Rosario for the first time. Very, very cool. Another thing I ended up picking up, which was a pain to get, but shout out to Navo with the assist on this. The Artisan Darth Vader Sith Apprentice hot toy. So I just dropped a full unboxing video for this. I'll drop the link down in the description if you want to check it out. But they only had 1,500 of these. They sold out on Friday, day 1. Very lucky and fortunate to be able to grab one of these. All right, next up, went to this little shop called Bandit that was in the Shibuya, Shinjuku area. And I picked up this Revenge of the Sith cast and crew gift from when they finished wrapping Revenge back in 2005. Right, so it says ILM VFX crew on that side. And the other side, it says Revenge of the Sith. So I dropped a whole video about this and talking about it. Brand new, never worn. 20 years old. It's insane that I found this sitting in a shop in Tokyo. Like, what? All right, last thing we're going to take a look at are the prints that I got. So I ended up picking up this gorgeous Anakin print. So we got that. I had to grab Tracy's print. Beautiful Ahsoka print with all the variations of Ahsoka on it. From Baby Ahsoka, Clone Wars, Rebels, the live action. So this was a beautiful print. Shout out to Poppy Price. Appreciate you for gifting me this Japanese Revenge of the Sith poster that was given out at, I think, the Boba Fett panel, which I missed. So very happy to own this. Shout out to Brian. This print, the droids print, I am a sucker for droids. So I had to pick this one up. Love this one. And then the last print I got, shout out to Joe Hogan. Darkness on Umbara. This thing is beautiful. And Joe, thank you for the Zelda prints as well. Love them. Love them. But I think that pretty much is everything in my haul. I feel like I'm probably forgetting something else. But for the most part, that was most of the things that I got. So you guys let me know down in the comments, what was your favorite thing that I picked up? And if you went to Japan Celebration, comment down and let me know what your favorite item was that you came home with. And then check out this video next.